What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video with old Project Elbow Grease. I am your captain, and we are about to set sail into installing some of these cabin bunk skirts onto the truck and get them lit. But first things first, we gotta break down these lights. So they come like this, no big deal. But these grommets, for some reason, are really on there, so it takes a little bit. So we'll get all the grommets off, get the lights separated from those, and then we'll pop them in to our panel here like I have this one. And I got a clip of me installing those. Not a huge deal, not a big process. But make sure you buy the cheapest lights on Amazon. That's always a good way to do things. Just buy the cheapest junk there is, spend twice as long messing with it to get it to work right, and then start over and buy the expensive stuff later. Just kidding. Hopefully these will work. I tried one out, lit it up, seems to be fine. The quality seems very similar to some of the name brand ones. It's got the bullet connectors here. You know, they're sealed in the back, rubber grommets. So very similar, but also very cheap. So if they don't last, I won't be surprised. So what we're doing really is we're getting those cabin bunk skirts on, which will also add to the look of this truck, which is really cool. I can't wait to see them on there. As you can see now, it's really plain. There's a big gap between here and here, the tank and the bottom of the skirt. So they should come down. They're 6 inches, yeah. So to about there. Cover most of that up. On the other truck, I've got 8-inch ones. I made these a little bit shorter so you can see a little bit more of the air tank. Thought it'd be a nice look. We spent the time to get those powder coated and put the straps on them, the stainless straps, so we might as well see them. The other thing, when this truck was in the shop this summer, I guess, I went along and I installed all of these rib nuts into the bottom rail here. They correspond to the holes, the mounting holes for the skirts themselves. So they'll be really easy to install. They just take some 1/4-inch bolts, and that's no big deal. Then we'll run a wire. I guess before we do that, we'll pop all the lights into here. Then we'll lay this on its end so I can see the inside surface. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to do that because I'm going to bring a blanket so I don't scratch up the paint. I don't even like how they're laying on the floor now, but they are laying on the edge that goes up against the bunk. So if they get scratched, it's not a huge deal. You won't see it. So we'll lay them on their face, and then I'll show you what I got as far as harness and to clean and tidy that up. So let's jump right into it. We'll go to the other side and I'll show you what we got going on. So one thing they did have this Grand General, or I think it's United Pacific, this one, the wiring harness. So that's just a big roll of wiring harness. So like in the other videos, you just measure out how many you need, how many plugs you need. So here there's 12, but we'll do the first 8, and then we'll make a little extension, and then we'll do the last 4, and we'll just wire an extension here, add a little bit of length of wire. And then this will be at the front of the truck. So we'll just wire that into our little bit of a pigtail we left off of the lights when we were wiring the clearance lights there. So this will shorten it up in whatever length, and we'll tidy this all up under here. You will never see it, and it'll go and it'll light that panel that I was just showing you. And then we'll make another little extension wire and run it under here and hook it back into here. And these ones that go here have 13 lights. So it's about 50 lights altogether, side to side, 25 on each side. And yeah, we'll get those mounted up. This door, or this driver's side cab, is the only side that I didn't put the rib nuts in because I ran out. So I got some more. We'll pop those in real quick. They're already marked, and I think they're drilled too. So all we'll have to do is just install the nut inserts, and we'll be able to bolt that one in place too. So easy stuff, but it's going to make a big difference and really start setting the look off of this truck, give her that lower look. So enough of me jibber jabbering. I will insert the clip of me putting those lights into that panel there. So here it is. Now you might just think I'm being a baby about this, but I'm gonna show you how hard it is to pull a light out here. It's got that rubber grommet on it, but like that's me really trying, and I cannot for the life of me get that grommet off unless, and I'm probably gonna end up in the hospital again, but for stitches, but I just stick that in there and just kind of pry around. Pay attention. And then once I get it stuck in, I just run it all the way around, spin it. And I'm doing this with the blade facing down so I don't cut the living crap out of my hand. And then you just hold her, and even then it's not easy, but we get her started there and just work our way around. A little harder trying to do it for the camera, but way more effort than it should. But let me tell you, you saw in the video, when those go in, they snap in and they make a sound. They're not going anywhere. So yeah, here we go. One cool thing, it's not, some of these lights, most of them they're round, right? The Trucks ones, they have a nice round lens. That's what I thought these were. Then some of them have like that big duckbill thing in the center with the two tabs on each side. I don't know. I don't like the look of those. This one actually has like a Chrysler symbol. What do you call that? 5 sides, pentagram. Pentagram? I'm not sure. And it actually gives you kind of like a glass style reflection. So the way the light shines out, it actually looks pretty cool. I don't know if I can pick it up on camera. When we get these things wired up, we will see. Anyways, there you go. I made sure to order the ones with the bullet ends on them, so they worked with that harness over there. And that's that. Also in this video, the new CB antenna arrived. I ordered 2, but only 1 showed up, so hopefully the other one's still coming, but we'll get those installed as well. Okay, as you saw in that clip, we got all the lights put in, and then we also put in all of the harness, or connected the harness. I measured out 13 plugs, plugged them all in, left myself a little bit of a pigtail here. You see that. So the next step is I've actually bought some of these as well. This is, you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but they're just little plastic clips with 3M tape on the back. We will strategically place those along the inside of this panel here. We'll tidy these up, and then we'll zip tie them to the back of the panels. And we'll have a nice, clean, tidy look along the whole length of the inside of the skirt, and they won't hang down and they won't be a mess. So let's get to that next. So I think what I will do is I will open this up. Nothing but Amazon's finest here. You know it's the good stuff. Well, I'll just open this up, pour a few out. I think what I want to do is just, I'll put them kind of in the middle of this panel, in the middle of every light or so. I might skip a couple. And then I'll probably just put 2 of these together, and then the wires like this and zip tie that all in one nice clean bundle. And then I'll do the same with this one. So we'll try that. Got my zip ties here. You should see if they fit through here. Yeah, lo and behold, my zip ties are too big. I wanted small ones, but I should have bought the bigger anchors. That is my mistake. Anyways, we'll keep rolling here. We'll make it work.
It's a new day. My friend Todd is here. Todd, why don't you explain to him the trials and tribulations of today's project? Trials and tribulations.
So, we were working on these, like I was saying in the last clip. We got these all tied up. And we're like, oh, let's throw one on. So we got some bolts ready. We got, everything ready in place. We went to slap it up there. I don't know if you can tell from here, but with this long drop on this panel.
Drop.
When the panel's sitting here, it actually hits the fuel tank. So we actually have to move these tanks back about an inch. Or possibly 2. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, 1 step forward, there's always 2 step backwards, but no big deal. We caught it now, we'll get it done. Just get these loosened up. See how she goes. So, we got the tank moved a little bit. You can see here, moved it, I don't know, maybe just a little bit more than an inch. We're gonna set that thing back up there, the skirt, and see if we got enough clearance now. But I'll set you guys down here. All right.
So,
Cab settles down a bit. I guess it will go forward. The cab goes down.
let's just go.
Not much more, but just a little sliver.
No.
We might go just move it out like that.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
See you there.
That's better. Yeah, we got lots of room now. Oh, it's a bummer.
Don't
but-
help me up or nothing.
Come on, buddy, get up here. Yeah.
Trouble getting down there, let alone getting up.
I'll do the next side.
You can't get underneath there.
Oh, sure I can.
No, you cannot. I can't get my skinny arms underneath there.
Alright, I'll lift up on the tank if you want to just slide that strap over.
Oh, it went that way by a lot.
Ready?
Yep.
That's better.
Still, it sort of went back that way, so we might have to.
The whole tank, you mean?
Yeah,
It wanted to go where the strap was.
yeah. So as I pushed the strap, when you lifted it, it wanted to go forward.
Okay, well that's...
Probably the fuel.
If I lift, try to get the strap past center a bit, and then I don't want to pull it back. Like that. We'll do the same on this side. That looks pretty square now. If we get this one.
It's back. It's forward a bit now. That won't.
We can go back a bit on this one. Let's go back.
You don't want to hang a plumb bob down there? Check it, make sure.
You're my plumb bob, Todd.
Hey, Bob.
I'll call you Bob
Hey,
now.
Plumber Bob.
Yeah, just bend over.
Pumper Bob. I've been bent over.
All right, we'll tighten these up. Should be able to make it work now.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Ready? Ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Ready? Ready. I'm really, really ready now. I'm gonna put this one.
And there it is, fully tightened down, installed. We got a real nice curve, got a real nice curve here. Real nice curve at the back. Lines up to the fuel tank nice. Sorry for all this dust here. But yeah, and then you can see the lights on the bottom. Sweet. You know, for having to move that tank, that install wasn't too bad. I wouldn't want to move that tank though if those straps have been on the truck for 15 or 20 years though.
Another 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Would have been nasty.
Sweet. So there we go, and that's a 6-inch drop.
The 6-inch drop.
That's a 6-inch drop. So still not huge monster drop, but just enough. Hide all that stuff, the tank brackets and bolts and stuff. So nice clean look. Awesome. Okay, now we're back around to the passenger side. We've got the back skirt just kind of mocked in place. Here comes my main man with the front skirt. And we're gonna set this one into place.
And we got those fuel tanks moved.
Yeah, that's what we were working on. We had to move the back fuel tank to the passenger side. So that kind of has to get wedged in behind that bracket. It gets wedged in behind that bracket.
And then the plant. Right.
Yes, it is.
Can't get my arms around these big fat pipes. Who put these big fat pipes on here? Like trying to hug a big old fat girl.
She is a white-head mama.
Where do we have another?
Okay, so a little bit of time has gone by. Todd and I got right to that. The video cut out. We ran out of memory on the camera again. But you can see the skirts are mounted on the truck, so I'll turn it around and give you a better... There they are. And this is what I was talking about. And everything is just filthy, but just enough skirt to make it look a little lower, and then you can still see the tank and the polished strap, so that looks cool. And then in the back you get a nice look, but it hides the brackets and the bolts at the top. What do you think, Todd?
I think it looks good. Really good.
So that's the driver's side. Sneak over to the passenger side here. It looks good too. Yeah, everything bolted up the way it should, so Got a nice clean look. And then we did a little bit of fitting to make these corners fit nice. I think it turned out really good. Got a nice round corner. 12 gauge does a really good job on these panels. And what do you think, Todd? You want to hit the lights?
I think we should.
All right, let's show them.
Everybody a show.
Let's show them.
Let's get the show.
Ooh. So there they are during the day. What an awesome look. Dang. Look at that. And for those just being cheap lights, they do give off a pretty good glow. I think they'll be just fine. Got lots of nice glow on the tank and on the ground. And I'm glad we went ahead and drilled these extra holes down here and put those lights in, because I think that's a cool touch too. Got a nice orange glow under the truck. And then the lights on the back of the sleeper. They look real good. Just everything, guys. It's starting to come together. Wouldn't you say, Todd?
Yeah, it looks sweet. Black and chrome.
So probably on the next video, what we're gonna do is mount the bumper, and then as you can see, I've got no clearance lights right now, and guys were asking in the comments what I'm gonna do there. So I do have a plan for that. So we'll probably jump on that. The bumper, maybe we're gonna mock these fenders up a little better. I just threw them back on there for now. And maybe mount the hood. I'm not sure about that yet, but we got a few loose ends to tie up before we put the hood on. So anyways, that's all I have for you. Maybe Todd has something else he'd like to share.
I do. I really do. If you like the video, and I got a new coat, look, no ripped sleeves. Oh my God. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Todd out.